Hello, I'm Dr. Lloyd Lillywhite from San Juan Veterinary Hospital. Today we want to talk about a disease that is known over the whole world, rabies. It's a very serious disease. It's one of the zoonotic diseases transmitted between animals and people. We don't worry about transmission from people to animals. That, I don't know if that has ever occurred, but we all know that it is transmitted from animals to people. And so it is a major concern. The transmission occurs from bite wounds from an infected animal. Now this can be from an animal out in the wild, or it can be from our pets. Frequently, wildlife carry rabies. Some of the largest culprits in our areas that carry rabies would be skunks, bats, raccoons, foxes. Other animals such as coyotes can also transmit this disease. It's a disease that is common in the wildlife. We see it a few times in our pets, but very rarely in people. And so our pets are a significant barrier between the wildlife and us. If we keep our pets protected from rabies, then they don't develop rabies and they don't transmit it to us. It's a horribly miserable disease with a course that leads almost invariably to death. The prevention of rabies is accomplished by vaccination. All dogs and cats should be vaccinated against rabies. It creates this barrier to protect them and to protect us. Additionally, we need to control the number of wild animals and feral animals that roam in our environment. This is an important function of animal control. Animal bites should be reported to authorities when they occur. It's important to report that. Animals that carry rabies are going to be showing signs within 10 days of the time that they bite a victim. And so if an animal is quarantined for 10 days and it is not showing signs related to rabies, we can be very confident that that individual that was bitten is not in danger of developing rabies. It's important to also understand that if an animal has been bitten by wildlife that carry rabies, if they are known to be carriers, that pet needs to be quarantined not for 10 days, but for 6 months to make sure that they are not going to start developing rabies during that period of time. It is very important to follow legal requirements of vaccinating our animals. When bites occur, quarantine periods need to be strictly adhered to, and if there is a bite, then the law requires that biopsies of the brain be taken from the animal that did the biting so that we can determine whether rabies was present at that time and being transmitted to the victim. If it is detected, then injections can be given to keep that person from developing rabies. These are very important guidelines and should not be overlooked. We want the best for our pets. We want our pet owners to be healthy also. Together, we have a wonderful relationship. They depend on us just as we depend on them. Thank you very much.